and they've really, like, if you just want to play this as a storied experience, that this is the game for you now. Without any monthly sub, like if you were like, hey Brian, I'm looking for a really interesting action RPG with an interesting story, well, like that could be it. Whether you decide you want to keep playing it after the fact, I don't think it really matters. And honestly, I always wonder, because there is no sub, if they're going to just basically go down this Destiny kind of model where it's like or ESO, like every year there's kind of a storied expansion, getting people to come in, check back out the game for the next chapter, and then playing for a little bit and then kind of stepping away, because it does cost money every time your players are on the server, right? So if you're not actively playing the game and there's no subscription that's kind of covering that activity, financially it seems like, well, maybe they just are like, we'd rather you not. If you're it's like
they're like gyms. How do we get people to pay us and not use it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It has always been a subscription-based game, and so much about its base formula works because it's a subscription-based game. How do you solve that?
I think it's going to be interesting to see, because as we look at Throne and Liberty, and I would call that a successful launch, we'll have to see over the long run, is it able to kind of retain its player base. New World also, I think, is a success. It looks like it's a very, like the servers are all filled up and people seem to be having fun with it. But those two games do not require subscription. So I wonder if it ends up becoming a thing of market pressure. I still say that the biggest mistake Microsoft made this year is when they raised the price of their Game Pass Ultimate subscription. They didn't add any value. And I would have been fine if they said, because they only raised it a couple bucks, but it's like, raise it $7, raise it $8, and include the WoW subscription in that bundle, because then essentially you give the value, it justifies the cost, whether somebody wants to use it or not.